just about set. And starting this one, Clay Holmes. What's the word on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Brandon Lowe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Handles, throws to first. Lowe out on the play. 2 down, bases empty. Yandy Diaz now. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
No strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepio.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Sends it across to first. Lindor retired. Juan Soto now.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Yeah. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Rocketed out towards right center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 out, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here. But that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Swing and a ball line to center. Pulls it in on the run. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Pepio back to work. Outside, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Starling Marte up to hit. And a swing and a miss. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a foul straight back. Outside low. 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They get a back here at Citi Field. And here's the rookie center fielder, Cameron Meisner. And a strike. Holmes, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the...
Lindor over to McNeil. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Tyrone Taylor. Ground ball left side. Over to Diaz. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. To 3rd, and it stays fair. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Rudder takes off. Strike in there. Jansen, great throw. He's out. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's a base hit. So man aboard. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso. Start of the 4th, and now Josh Lowe. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil got him on the off-balance throw. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Lau batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Raised down by a run. Swung on, popped up left side. Baden pulls it down, and there's 2 away. And now here is Yandy Diaz. Oh, nice stop on a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's Brandon Nimmo. Ripped to 3rd. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Starling Marte. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next for New York, Brett Baty singled and scored his first time. And that one hammered back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And first offering is fouled off. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low ranging after it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Caminero stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next to hit, Jake Mangum. Line drive, and it stays fair. Here comes the throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the...
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Two on, 2 outs. Inside, it's a ball and 2 strikes. swing, and he popped it up. McNeil makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Bounce to the left side. Caballero throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He hammers one out to center, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man at first. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly also getting ready. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1 to Diaz. That's 2. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here. Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. And there's a ball. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Lau at the plate. Slides, but he can't come up with it. The throw to third. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Laser, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Caminero up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
With the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're the top half of the 6th. Soto. And that's the third out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Pete Alonso. Pepio back to work. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. That one lifted to left. Mangum. He makes the grab. 2 down. So now here's the DH, Starling Marte. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 7.
That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Jose Bruto.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. One up, one down. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Jansen in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it.
Pitching for Tampa Bay.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 48.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and throwing. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Ripped on the ground to second. Slinging it to first in time. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 in this one. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Chases that one out of the zone. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Josh Lowe. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Caught him looking for the K.
So that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter when you're...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over...
And here comes...
Pitching for the New York Mets.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. Lead runner stops at second. One out. Runner at second. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throws to second. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. And he's there with a double. He'll score easily.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Fires to first in time. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Runner at third, 2 away. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the run from third. And they're up by 4.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Beatty to first. That'll end the inning after all. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, and now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sulser getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to take your cap.
Alonso, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Hard hit, right side. McNeil gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Fastball for a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And that one ripped to left. Nimmo snags it for the second out. And now it's Brandon Lau. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Goes down looking. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. Clevenger back to work. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball one. Clevenger, a 6'1" lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air to left center, Caballero puts it away for the out. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And here is Brett Beatty. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that'll do it.